Yeah, that's not good. Hate to see that.
Absolutely.
Oh. Squeeble and Chuck. Squeeble and Chuck. This is Chuck. This is Squeeble.
Sounds like Rick and
Chuck?
Morty made up names.
Squeebs. Squeebs.
Hashtag squeebs.
Hashtag Squeebs. Free my boy Squeebs. Free my boy Squeebs.
Hey, welcome back to Energy Drink Review Part 26, where it's becoming more and more apparent to me that I just am enjoying torturing David with drinks I don't think he'll like.
You got, this is the one he's talking about. You got a whole lot of chocolata. How fun. It's a Bang, which we all know I love Bangs. I mean, borderline my favorite. At least top 30 drinks, energy drink wise. And chocolate, I mean, in an energy drink, how could you not like that?
Could you go wrong?
Could you go wrong? We have a Rise, which is a pre-workout drink. It's very powerful. It's got L-citrulline, beta-alanine. It's got hopefully maybe some. It's obviously got a lot of caffeine. It's got 400 milligrams caffeine in there. So that's 200 each. That's 150 each, and that's like 80 each ish. It's like 70 each. So what is that? 200, 150, 80. It's like 400. We're getting over 400 today.
Oh, it's still less than I had yesterday.
Holy shit. Holy shit. I only had like 250. Probably had 250 the last couple days.
Pretty sure this is the last monster that is sugar-free that we'll ever be able to review.
Maybe, but I feel like there's more that I haven't had, personally. Have we had a purple one?
I think. I mean, I don't know if we might have not done a review on it, but I know I've definitely had one.
Yeah, I don't remember it, personally. Maybe we have had it, but... Anyway, which one do you want to start with? Do you want to start with the delicious chocolate Bang?
Yeah.
And I have a chocolate water back there, too, so... Is there anything special ingredients-wise on this one?
No,
I
looked it over. It's exactly the same, which I'll be very... If it comes out clear, I'm going to be really weirded out. I actually want it to be colored like something.
For here, it looks like it's clear, but maybe have like the tiniest twinge of color.
It smells kind of cocoa-ish.
It smells pretty bad.
Huh?
It smells pretty bad.
You think it smells bad?
Yeah. I'm not a fan.
I think it smells chocolatey.
Oh, dude, it smells terrible. I don't know what you're talking about. It smells like caramel. It smells like caramel cooking. Like, not in a good way, though. It smells like burning caramel.
I like the smell.
I personally don't. It smells like butterscotch. That's what it is. It's butterscotch.
I like all of these things that you've said.
It smells like the shitty version of these things. I like the smell of chocolate and butterscotch, too.
This is one of the rare times we've actually been able to divvy out these equally.
I know. It's kind of nice.
Disappointed I couldn't let you have more.
Yeah, I bet.
Never mind.
What?
I'm getting more of that like scent.
What scent?
Yeah, like the more I smell it, the more fake it smells.
Yeah, it smells like a candy, like butterscotchy.
Like I don't hate it. Like it doesn't.
It doesn't smell good in an energy drink to me. That's I guess what I'm trying to say. Like if this were a candy, sure, maybe. You know, if this were just like a normal smell, sure.
Maybe
not a terrible smell.
Maybe when we're like in our 60s and just give up on life, we can do like.
Yeah, but by then we'll be.
Reviews.
I was gonna say, well, by then we'll be eating like Werther originals and. You say 60? 60 years old. We're just gonna give up on life. My dad's 62. He's just like giving up. Cheers.
Cheers.
I expected it to taste worse than it does. I don't taste chocolate.
Why does this feel reminiscent of something? This feels like like a Hispanic beverage, like horchata. It almost kind of tastes like horchata.
Interesting. I definitely could see that.
I wonder if that's the demographic. I don't know if that's the demographic they were playing to, but horchata is like typically a Hispanic style like beverage.
It's really good, actually. Horchata milkshakes are delicious. Old-fashioned hort shake.
I might be wrong.
To me, it tastes like kind of like butterscotchy. Kind of get that.
Or you
Get that feeling. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
No, it's just not like this is the only thing I can think of like that has like a tang.
I don't have
to
like
it.
I'm not getting like a pure chocolate flavor.
No, it's not pure, but it's like I know that I've had like something that tastes like chocolate, but it has that carbonation in it before. But it's like those are such like a rare combination together.
I want to have that one last.
Okay.
Because I want that one as cool, like as close to when we go to the gym as possible. We're gonna be both having an intermediate stage amount, an intermediate amount, coupled with 2 other energy drinks.
Yeah, even when I get stuff like this, I'm never under the impression that I'm going to like it as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of those things like if you're the person like causing the suffering, it's not as
Yeah,
bad.
I know exactly what you mean.
So, but yeah, no, I'm actually kind of pleasantly surprised it's not awful.
I can't imagine like getting this because they love like someone loves the flavor though.
Yeah.
Like of all bangs, I definitely can't see someone being like, "Oh yeah, fuck yeah, whole lot of chocolate. That's my favorite bang." Like, okay, psychopath.
Yeah, I just saw this like 4 or 5 weeks ago at a gas station for the first time, and I was like, okay, interesting.
Whole lot of chocolate. All right, beautiful. Finally, get to move on. Sweet, we got an ultra watermelon, which I think neither one of us are really big fans of, like the fake watermelon flavor.
Yeah, we usually tend to avoid
like
watermelon.
the candy
flavor.
watermelon. It's just kind of, it's too light and sweet, and I don't know. Not huge fans of it.
I don't like.
But,
I don't really care for normal actual watermelon generally.
I got
so,
ya.
like,
See, watermelon, fake watermelon flavor tastes nothing like watermelon to me. Like I can't get watermelon in it whatsoever.
this is all. The can is oddly festive. Like,
I was gonna say, as per usual, the Monster can it's really cool. I like how they did the green top for watermelon and then like the red kind of actual can. They have like the Monster logo. They have the black tab. I love. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like with the can difference with the Alanui versus the Monster. Like the Alanui, you felt like that strip of where it was like filmed on there. Versus this is like engraved in the actual can.
Yeah.
I love that. Like, that's really cool.
even though that's obviously not what they were going for, it is very. It's Christmas colors. I mean, this flavor of bank's been around for a while.
Definitely, I mean, it does have that fake watermelon smell, which I'm not a huge fan of.
Yeah, for sure. It smells like watermelon gum.
Yeah. So, yeah. Artificial coloring.
Oh, that's right. These ones are artificial coloring in them too. It's also why I don't drink
Except for
them.
the white.
Yeah, I know the white doesn't. That's why when I do have a Monster, it's usually the white one.
Yeah, white one's best flavor anyway. Whole lot of chocolate. Alright. Cheers.
And the names they come up with just blow my mind. Ooh. Yeah, that's really sweet.
Yeah.
And it tastes reminiscent of like cough medicine. That's like the secondary taste I'm getting is like a cough medicine flavor. Yeah, that's what it smells like. It smells like it more than tastes like. Smell it. It smells like cough medicine.
Yeah, definitely getting that. It's got that like medicine bite to it. It like sits on your tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. It's probably my least favorite monster. Of like the 0 calorie, 0 sugar ones, probably my least favorite monster that we've had yet.
Oh, I almost got excited. There's red 40 in this. I saw vegetable juice for color, and I thought, it was like, oh, maybe there's just vegetable and fruit juice for the coloring. No.
Yeah, I doubt it. It's too red.
Surprised to say this, the Bang right now is actually, it is better.
I would rather have the monster flavor-wise than the Bang still. It's just, if it's not a fruity flavor, or just like a flavor that's non-existent, you know, like red, white, and blue, or like just some random, you know, razzle-dazzle, whatever it is, I don't care for it, typically. They should make a bread-flavored Bang. Fresh baked bread.
I say Bang just does anything with colors.
Fresh
or
baked
flavors.
bread Bang. Fresh baked bread Bang. Fresh baked bread. Say that. Fresh baked bread Bang.
Fresh baked bread Bang. Fresh
Okay.
baked.
Don't stutter.
Fresh baked bread.
You start seizing.
Stroking out.
Yeah. You just like pop a blood vessel in your neck. Smells like fresh baked bread. Yeah, this one's super interesting. Holy ingredients. I can't barely read these.
I read
Natural and artificial flavors.
I read and explained some of them to you.
Sucrose. Yeah, you did.
Like a couple days ago.
You certainly did. I remember it. Baja Burst. See, that's an example of a fake flavor. Baja Burst.
Well, Baja is like Taco Bell is like their slushy flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it's like you're not there's not like a Baja.
Yeah, I know.
What's
it's like,
Baja?
It's like a tropical. It's almost kind of like a tropical mountain.
Yeah, you kind of know what you're getting into. It's like the red, white, and blue, or like, you know, they could be flavored with some random word.
Yeah.
You kind of like know what you're getting into.
Like when I.
Like if you get like a Miami Blast, might be like a sort of like a tropical.
Yeah, well, like
coconutty, maybe.
What I thought of when I hear Baja is like a tropical Mountain Dew.
I think of it. Yeah, I was gonna say, well, for sure that. Just the fact that it's blue makes me think it's probably gonna be like a sort of like a blue raspberry lime flavor. These energy drinks take me longer and longer to get down.
These pair terribly. Like
I
this
believe
water with these energy
I'm
drinks.
actually
Like,
really bummed out about this chocolate.
like I'm only drinking this because I know the quality is really good and I want the salt. Pro tip: have salt before your workouts. You need salt for proper muscle contraction.
There's going to be a lot of things that salt gives you. If you're looking for a pop, you're looking for hypertrophy, have some salt before your workout. If you're looking for strength, salt before your workout. If you're looking for general health, hydration, salt before your workout. So there's a lot of reasons to consume salt prior to your workout and during and after your workout. Obviously, there's a limit, like with anything, but
Yeah.
100% salt is great.
It's just one of those things that's been getting like a bad rap for so many years, and so many people still
Definitely.
think that sodium, like high sodium diets, lead to hypertension, when it's actually a potassium deficiency. God, dude, this is why I hate. It happens every single time. Anytime I have something with artificial coloring, it's like sticky and it sits in my throat.
Interesting. I kind of know what you're talking about. Actually. What did I tell you?
guy's gonna kick my butt.
This feels warm, but I think it's because it's plastic. Pump energy and strength, baby. It's a shame that I don't have like I don't even know what I'm doing in the gym. I have no idea what I'm doing today in the gym.
I know I'm doing an arm day.
I think I might be doing deadlifts because I can't think of anything else I can do. Like I did arms yesterday, crushed arms yesterday. I did bench press yesterday, which by the way, bench flew for me yesterday. Like it flew. Like I tossed weight off my chest. Like I think I only worked up to 305 at the Y, but it was the easiest rep in the world. But anyway, did bench yesterday. I did squats and quads the day before that. And then the day before that I did like back, and I think I did bicep work as well. So maybe like deadlifts and shoulders I could do today. That's probably what I'll do, but whatever I'm doing, it's gonna be beautiful because I'm gonna have all that in my system. You have all that. Holy shit. Alright, you can start.
I'm very good at chugging down drinks, even if I don't care for them. There's this thing.
Oh, come on. Give me that. Give me that. Just go.
There's a seal on it? Damn, dude. This is high quality.
A lot of times they do. I've seen that like multiple times. Drinks like that.
Yeah, it kind of smells like a Sprite or Mountain Dew.
It's like borderline alcoholic.
Ugh. Ew.
Ooh, that mango chili burp.
You have a little bit more than me, but I'm fine with that. Okay, so since this is the only interesting one we have to talk about, since we've gone over monsters and things before, I'm going to go ahead and talk about it.
Looks like diarrhea water.
So, a little bit of sodium in it, nothing big to talk about there, just 60 milligrams, just barely anything. 8,000 milligrams of L-citrulline malate. Citrulline.
What?
Citrulline.
Citrulline?
What does it do?
Citrulline? L-citrulline is... So the reason they put that in there is because it's a vasodilator. Basically what it does is it gives you a pump. You know, whatever area you're working, the blood's going to go to that area quicker. Mm-hmm. And it's going to fill it up more. So that's the reason it's in there. Which beta-alanine is having it? It's got a decent amount.
Malate. Oh, how much? 8,000.
Yeah.
So this is their Rise Strength and Power Matrix. So this is the L-citrulline, beta-alanine. Talked about that before. It's in C4. If you've had pre-workout and you get that tingly feeling, the tingly thing is called paresthesia. But basically, what it's doing is you have carnosine in your body. It runs out very quickly. Beta-alanine comes in and helps buffer that so that you fatigue a little less and less, not as soon, because those hydrogen bonds break down and create that lactic acid, and you feel that burn, and it makes you want to stop. Makes you want to stop doing reps or moving weight.
We're on part 26. This is the 26th one we've done.
Yeah.
That's insane. I'm trying to count
I think that's right because there's some of the videos that I labeled in
part
72.
whatever. Right. Yeah,
So I'm pretty sure that's right.
I'm trying to think because we had our first one was outside by the water fountain. We did one in my basement, and we did 4-ish on the patio upstairs ish
Somewhere in there. Yeah.
And then we started doing them at your house after that, right? And we sat maybe 5 times outside there. So that would be about 10. And then
Did we do one inside?
We've done 2 in your house. We've done 2 in your house, and this is, I think, the 3rd one we've done in my apartment. So I think that's 15-ish. We've done probably 5 or 6 by out at the park, yeah.
Yeah.
and
like
we've
the
done at
most
least
frequent
one. What?
So that's our most frequent in one.
Which is surprising to me.
And we
But
did
anyway,
a couple in your car.
unless you count your house as a collective whole. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like inside and outside, but I
Every-
think of it as two different places.
Different environment, different background.
Yeah, it feels different. And then at least one in the car, right?
Yeah,
Then-
I think we've done 2 in your car,
Really? Huh.
maybe.
Okay. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Continue.
Very fine. Then we got betaine androgynous, which that they said it was a derivative of like coffee beans or green tea, and then there was like something else. Like it's also like really commonly this like some kind of like leaf, like some other kind of leaf, that is like used for like mental clarity and stuff like that. But it's basically caffeine. Like that's what it's for. It's for caffeine. It's
Do they count that in the caffeine of the drink?
I imagine.
Okay.
Probably something like that. Then they got their rise in focus matrix, which is taurine. I don't know why everything feels like it has to have taurine in it. I don't really want to talk about taurine because it's not fun to talk about. It's nothing special. Caffeine endogenous, we know what that is. We talked about it. Look up dicaffeine malate because I don't think it's anything different.
Dicaffeine malate.
Yeah, DI. So I'm just curious.
The last thing on my freaking search history was Kimball Musk net worth. It's Elon's brother. What is it? What?
Caffeine malate.
Dicaffeine malate. What is dicaffeine malate? It is a patented ingredient specialty formula to help you experience increased energy from caffeine without the crash. Caffeine is fused together with malic acid by an ionic bond. Caffeine plus malic acid. I can't speak right now. Dicaffeine malate. It's basically 75% caffeine. Sure.
Right.
Okay. Cool.
All right, and then the last thing on here is 25 grams of methylliberine as dynamine. We've seen that in some other energy drinks too. When I looked that up the other day, it said that it was like banned.
What is it?
Methylliberine, also known as dynamine. It said it was banned in some things. I don't understand why, because all the research that I read on it said that it didn't even really. There was no side effects. Like there was it just again it's used to help performance.
It's a form of vitamin B12.
No, that's
Methyl. That's methylacobalamin. The one that suck is saying. What is it? How do you spell it?
just look up dynamine.
Dynamine. Is a GDB. Vascular tracking processes.
Do you spell it right?
Yeah, that's definitely what it is. I mean, I didn't spell it right, but then it popped right up. Dynamin.
E.
Dynamine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dynamine.
Why is dynamine banned? It's banned from mostly sports because of its dangerous side effects.
Yeah.
Increased heart rate, high blood pressure, and other cardiovascular diseases.
Yeah, but none of that stuff. Like when I looked at the actual like clinical research that was out there, both on humans and rat studies said that it didn't do anything, and then it has a half-life of 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
So, like it doesn't even stay in your system that long. So, I don't understand why it would be banned. But yeah, like it's just again for like more blood flow, muscle contraction, stuff like that. Cheers.
That tastes like
It's
like a very powerful melted down blue popsicle. Holy smokes. I don't actually mind it. It's my favorite on the day.
It tastes like alcohol to me.
Tastes like one of those blue popsicles melted down with like 4 shots.
I mean, I taste the popsicle, but it doesn't get rid of the fact that it low-key tastes like tequila.
That's what it smelled like to me.
That's rough.
It's just because it's powerful. It's not a
Triple
lot.
filtered water, natural artificial.
What if it
flavors.
just? What if it just said, like Jose Cuervo is like an ingredient or something? Just tequila.
Dude, literally, Ace K is the last ingredient. So as for the sweetener in here, I mean, I don't like the sweetener, but it's the very last ingredient, and there's no other sweetener. So how can it be the thing they put the least of?
I don't
here
think.
it's
I
that
don't think it's
powerful?
that sweet. I honestly don't think it's that sweet. I think that it's the beta-alanine, the L-citrulline. Like we already know that some of those ingredients, and it's malate, right, or malic or whatever. It's gonna be very like soury. It's gonna have like a sour,
That's true.
powerful.
Yeah.
So I really don't think it's the. I think it's just everything else they put in it makes it really powerful.
I forgot that the citrulline malate is very sour because it's an acid.
Yeah.
I can't say that I would get it again. Like if I was looking for a pre-workout drink, it's because it makes me sick to my stomach. Just
It's
the
not
fact,
good.
the fact that it tastes like alcohol. He's bad. So
It's not good. It's probably my favorite out of the 3 of them. Personally. What do you give these flavor-wise out of 10?
flavor wise, I get starting from right to left.
Ooh.
I give the watermelon a 5. It's tolerable. It's not bad. It's not super bad. It's not really good. It's right in the middle. Whole lot of chocolate. I'll give it a 4.5. It's again tolerable. It's not as good as I'd like it to be, but it's okay.
So you do give the watermelon higher than the
Yeah, I'll give it a little.
chocolate.
I'd give it a little bit higher just because it's definitely more than I would want,
Yeah.
like an energy drink to taste like what you were saying than chocolate. The Baja, I'll give that one like a 4.5 too. I just don't really care for the flavor. Someone else might give it a higher like a higher flavor if you like alcohol or you don't care. But that's just what I taste, and it's just not a good thing for me.
6, 6, 4 for me. 2 6s and a 4. So these two, I've come to the conclusion that they're a tie. This one's a 4. I was like, you know how every like Bang has just that like basic energy drink flavor with like a hint of whatever it is.
Yeah.
I was happy that this one did have that because I really didn't want to taste that chocolate.
They all still get Fs from me.
It's bad. It's not a good day. It's not a good day.
No.
I mean, fun factor wise, I got to give the Monster the highest score. I mean, it's fun factor. I guess is like I almost feel like fun factor is a bad word to describe the funness because it's more like for me it's more like the aesthetic appeal of me wanting to like if I saw it in the store I would want to get it. Or like I would want to drink it. It looks like it's gonna taste good.
Yeah.
So
Like
for me, this is like
everything else aside, you have no idea how it tastes. Like everything
Right.
like, you just see the can and you're like, that's a pretty can.
yeah. So this would probably get a 7.5 or an 8 for me. I would give it an 8 just because of the small details. Like it looks very watermelony. I like the tab, whatever. The Bang probably gets a 4 for me. And this gets a 6 because it's very dark Like it's very sleek. I see what they're going for, and personally, I actually really like the fact that it's not in a can. I don't know why I always kind of like that. You can close it back up and drink half of it, and I don't know. I always kind of liked it. It had this thing, which probably does nothing, but it's kind of cool. So gets a 6 for me.
Fun factor, I'll give the Monster a 7. I like the can. I like the poppy fireworks and stuff like that. Just the red and green colors go well together.
I have to pee so bad that I need to go.
The Bang, I'm just give like a 5. It's pretty mediocre, not all that great. And then the Rise. The Rise I'm gonna give a 7.5. Is like it's not super standout-ish, but I do like the fact that when you actually pick up the bottle and you look at it, that it is giving you more than just the caffeine content, and it's telling you, like, it's telling you all of what you're getting on the back, like all the pre-workout supplements. But it's also like really cool that it's like it has this little meter on the side for like how much you should drink depending on like your tolerance or regularity with pre-workouts. So if you're like a beginner, then like just having like a barely even a quarter of the beverage is going to be enough for you. So I like that. I think that's really cool. I think it's a pretty cool concept. And then ingredients wise. So ingredients wise, Monster. These particular Monsters, at least the ones that have the artificial coloring, they get a little bit lower than the white Monster. So I will give this particular Monster. Let's see. One, two. It gets a 5.5 for me for ingredients. Nothing that makes it too awful, but a couple artificial color or one artificial color, and then some Ace K artificial sweetener I don't like, and then is there also sucralose in here? Yeah, there's also sucralose, so there's another one.